Hello, hello, hello. All right, time to get to the actual myth analysis that you have to complete. And this is probably going to end up being 2 videos. I just finished the nature one, and the nature one ended up being 2 videos. But I'm still going to try to fly through it because it's 9:40 and I'm tired. And I still have to do hero and trickster. So here we go. All right. So in your document, yeah, I have both open. You should probably have both open, but if you have your paper copy, then you don't need both open. Here we go. So right here, you're going to go ahead and you're going to type in your myth title. So African Bushman creation myth. Obviously, the region of the world is very easy for you. It's African. If you get a myth and you don't know the region of the world, it's always useful to find out. It's just kind of sometimes helpful. All right. So looking at our first box, text organization. So remember, we have the highlighting, and the highlighting basically means we just have to erase all the ones that are wrong. And basically, this text is pretty well organized, just beginning, middle, end. There's no out of order nonsense. So we're just going to go ahead and delete all of that. Wonderful. Next box. Setting. So the setting is before and during the creation of the what they call above world. Okay? Because that's what they called it, the above world. Place, well, it's the below world. The above world. The setting does change because it changes from below to above and from before to after, right? Because before creation of the above world, and then of course after creation of the above world. All right, so major characters. I think the major character is the humans, and the more minor character is the god, right, king. And right now you might be thinking like, well, but wait, he created everything and he gave them the rules and all of that, so why isn't he a major character? And I would say that he's not a major character simply because he's not the driving force of the story. The driving force of the story are the decisions that the humans make. So, minor character. And then I would say that the animals are also definitely minor characters in this story. You have to include them. They're not background. They are characters in the story. All right. Main conflict, main problem or goal. So, I would say that the main character has a goal, not a problem. It results in a problem. In the end, they have a problem, but the story isn't about a problem. The story is about a goal. And so the goal was to live in peace in the above world. To live in peace with animals in the above world, the world that we now know. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to come to my text and I'm going to find a quote for support. It's always easier for me to make it bigger. So let's see. So I'm going to use this quote right here to prove and to show the goal. Wonderful. Okay, let's look at the middle of the text. So we're going to go with, event 1 is Kang creating this big tree and big hole that will allow the humans and animals to leave the below world and enter into the above world. Okay. Event two. Event two is, you know, getting the rules, right? So, rule one, live in peace. Rule two, don't make fire. If you make fire, great evil will come. And then event three is definitely when night comes and the humans are afraid and they are cold, and so they make fire. And what happens when they make fire? The animals are afraid, right? Wonderful. All right. And so then we come to the end of the text and we're flying along. And hopefully in me doing this, you're realizing that this is not really a difficult assignment that I'm giving you. It's just a different way to summarize the text and to explain the text and to think about the text. So in the end, there's a definite failure. And the failure is that the humans created fire and released an evil into the world. This evil is the fear that separates humans and animals so that they can no longer live in peace. Wonderful. And we need to find a quote. So I come back over to my text and I'm going to use two quotes. I'm going to, because you can't really understand the failure unless you have the rule and then breaking the rule. So I'm going to use this quote right here. And I'm going to go throw it here. And then I'm going to use a second quote, and that's them breaking it. That's them making the fire and then scaring the animals, basically. So yeah, right here, forgetting it, they disobeyed him. Bam. Failure. They are failures, just like whenever you disobey me, you know, you're failures. Ooh, I put my other one in the wrong box, so I'm just gonna fix that. So I'm gonna add it real quick, and then I'm gonna, sorry about that, I'm gonna cut all of this and put it in the correct box. My fault. Okay, so the theme, the lesson, this is really where your opinion comes, and it's kind of tricky because there's more than one right answer, but there are also wrong answers. So you really want to think about what the story is telling you and what exactly is going on when you decide what the theme is and what the lesson is. You know, I'm going to go with the theme was that humans were doomed from the start of creation when they let their fear control their actions. They should, or no, I'm not going to say they, I'm going to say no one should be controlled by fear. Boom. Winning at life. Not there, but there, winning at life. And again, gotta get a quote. Here's the thing. Even wrong answers can be right if you can prove it. So keep that in mind. All right, so I'm gonna find my proof, and I'm just gonna go with this fear part right here, right? Because if the lesson that I'm saying is learned is that you can't be controlled by fear, then my quote should show what happened when they were controlled by fear. Wonderful. All right, so let's move to section 2. Section 2, we have to think of mythical elements, things that make this a myth. I say that because sometimes a myth will have a setting, but it's not a mythical setting. For example, if the setting of this myth was just Earth, that's not really mythical. I would say, yeah, it's just Earth, but that's not really mythical. So it's important to keep that in mind in this box, that you're looking for the mythical elements, the magic, the specialness of a myth. So I am going to say, yes, this is Earth, but it's Earth in two parts, right? It's the above Earth and the below Earth. That's what makes this mythical. Quote, easy, go to the beginning. There we are. Wonderful. Okay, and this shows that the Earth was once different, and it had to be created, hence the creation myth, into what it is today. Wonderful. Okay, I've been saying wonderful a lot. I gotta get my life. All right, characters. We have gods, we have humans, and we have animals, okay? And we're just going to throw in this quote. So it's not a full quote because we're kind of just cutting off that first sentence or that second sentence, but it's all right. It doesn't really matter. Still paragraph 1, and there's the quote. And this tells us that the God, animals, and people all lived together. Great. All right. And now let's look at these last two, and then we'll end this video and start the next video. So, what did it explain? Well, yeah, it explained the creation, right? It explained the creation of Earth, and the creation of the separation, wrap your head around that, of humans and animals. And my proof, we're going to come back, and it's okay to have the same proof. And I'm going to use the same proof that I've used before. I'll make it a little longer to show that the animals ran away. I'm also not going to put the paragraph number. You need to put the paragraph number. I'm not going to count it out right now. All right, so this means that separation between animals and humans happened after humans disobeyed the God King and made. Wonderful. Last one. What was the lesson? Explained human behavior. So I'm just going to say the lesson was to, and yes, I'm repeating what I put in the other box. So yes, I could copy and paste what I did, but I'm just going to type it out right now because I'm me. But you can copy and paste if you want. The lesson was to teach humans why they are separated and not to live in fear. And again, same proof. This is saying that they are only, sorry, I have to rush because I only have a little bit of time before this recording cuts off. That they are only separated from animals because of their fear. Alright, I'm going to end this video, and I will see you in the next video for the last part of this.